Ending Walker. He seems to be a little bit stuck in the center, but I gotta say now, the escape options are just fine.
Cat out again, that's not good. He's trying everything in the kitchen sink and it's not working. Yeah, he just throws out the fireball and the snatcher.
Man, what is going on?
He's found the plan. Yeah, he's found it. He knows what. He's found a chink in the armor, a dent in the armor. It's going to be annoying.
That's been the plan thus far. This can is getting a lot of violence, as I mentioned earlier, but Ending Walker does get the flicker into the extension EX. Great interruption, man. These young man reactions are getting better by the day.
Yeah, that sweep is it's doing too much. It's harassing him too much. He has no idea how to get around it, and he can't jump either, but he gets a cross counter instead.
Forward throw, reset. No, and he gets to switch to the other side!
And it's an excellent escape option as well for Birdie to get out of the corner like that with the jumping medium punch. Can't anti-air because he was too late to react.
We have the flicker pressure. We haven't seen that too often just yet. Oh no, that's fine. Actually, that's totally fine for Ending Walker.
All right, V-reversal. That's not a good idea because he's going to do a lot of damage here. He might have to wait for a V-reversal opportunity again here, Ending Walker. That's why Mena threw him. That's going to be stunned. That's stunned.
2 games to 1. Mena RD, as soon as he had that side switch, thanks to Ending Walker, it was nothing but pressure. And it was so difficult against Birdie. You have the threat of the command grab, you have the threat of the meaty pressure, and just regular grabs as well.
It looks like they've gone straight back into it. He looked perplexed there for a couple of seconds, but you know, if you talk to him after this, he'll probably... But, you know, if you talk to him
Check, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Check, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Check, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Check, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. All right, what about, all right, check, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing, 1, 2, 3. Check, 1, 2, 3, pronunciation, 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, 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 check. 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Test. All right, check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. Pronunciation. Could have been both of them. Could have been both of them. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Checking, checking, checking. Pronunciation. All right, check, 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 check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Check, check, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Check, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Ten, nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Pronunciation. Percussion. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Check, check, check. Check. Pronunciation. All right, so I'm not too sure about the timing of the stream, so I'm just letting it go while I just figure this out. All right, let's go back to the check without the gather number 2, without the gather number 2. Check, right, check, check. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Timing, check. Timing, check the timing. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Timing, timing. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check, check, check. Timing. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. 5, 6. Check. 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 'Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. 1, 2, 3. I don't know about the timing of the stream. I'm not sure if it's on or not. It feels like it's off. I'm afraid of saying that it's off when it's really on, but I'm pretty sure it's off. Test, test, 1, 2, check, check, check. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Check, check, check. Testing 1 2 3. Testing, testing 1 2 3 4. Testing percussion pronunciation 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Check, check, check. 1 2 3 4. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Testing, testing, testing. 1 2 3 4 5. Testing, testing. 1 2 3 4 5. Check, check. Pronunciation. Pronunciation. Check, check, check. 1 2 3 4 5. Testing, testing, testing. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Testing, testing. Pronunciation. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pronunciation. Check, testing, testing. 1, 2, 3. Mic check, mic check. Mic check, mic check. 1, 2, 1, 2. The rainbow. Rainbows pass soft over the seashore. Sandshore, seashells. Check, check, testing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Check, check. Pronunciation. Is my audio on or is the timing off? I'm not really sure. Check, check, check. Check, check, check. Pronunciation. Timing, timing. Check, check, check. Timing, timing, timing. Is the timing on? Pronunciation. Puh. This is very frustrating. I don't think people realize how annoying this is. This is a problem because of the timing. This is a problem because of the timing. Rainbows. Cast. Testing check 1 2 3. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I think I'm cute. I know I'm sexy. I've got the look that drives the girls wild. I got the moves that really move them. I send chills up and down their spine. I'm just a sexy boy. Check, check, check. 1 2 3. 1 2 3. I think there's still a timing issue. I feel off. I don't feel sexy. I feel off. I think there's still a timing issue. Check pronunciation. 1 2 3 4 5. I think there's still a timing issue. Pronunciation. 1 2 3 4 5. Check, check, check. Testing. 1 2 3 4 5. Testing. Testing, testing. 1 2 3 4 5. 1 2 3 4 5. Check, testing. 1 2 3 4 5. Testing. 1 2 3 4 5. Check, check, check. 1 2 3 4 5. Testing. 1 2 3 4 5.
has an impressive collection, but I know just the one to add to it. No, I'm not. Let's take a look at what we have in store with everything going on at Capcom Cup 9. Of course, we're excited to announce a new figure from Max Factory, a highly detailed 1/6 scale figure of Chun-Li, based on an illustration by Street Fighter II's co-creator and designer who brought Chun-Li to the world, Pakman. The design of the figure was originally requested by Momochihama Chozai Pharmacy in Japan, which was released in 2022, and finally coming to life thanks to Max Factory. This beautiful figure, just over 10 inches tall, that is actually mad tall. The exquisite recreation of the original art piece with input from Pakman himself. Be sure to follow Max Factory for all the updates as to when and where you could find that exact statue.
Indeed, but yes, what we're gonna do is I need to freshen myself up. I need to get a drink of water. So we're gonna take a quick break, and when we come back, we're gonna be advancing to losers quarterfinals. See you in a couple of minutes.
Space-time distortions. There's still puking out dinosaurs all over the planet.
So, Vikatoa Island's been sealed up for 3 years, and Atheist won't own up to Leviathan's malfunction?
Can you address the reports of exofighter patrols on the island?
Reports of exofighter patrols are simply untrue. IBS is committing all possible resources to the investigation.
Exercise results logged. Sunsetting temporal instance.
Come on back. Drinks on me.
There are hundreds of exo-fighters running around out there. Everyone's armed, and nobody knows what'll happen next. 1 minute, they could be helping you. The next minute, they're shooting you in the back.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy Leviathan. It's trying to build stronger exosuits, so it's pulling any exofighter in their hold back in time for these bloody war games.
Like it or not, the exosuit's keeping peace alive out there.
But the more we use it, the more it helps Leviathan.
Well, that's not an option.
One way or another.
Valued team members, prepare for dimensional integration in 10 minutes.
You stay alive, man. Only you.
If you give an AI like Leviathan the directive, improve our exosuits, it has to complete it. It doesn't matter whether that takes 100 tries, million, all for the perfect suit.
More than that.
But at least do me the courtesy of looking me in the face whilst you do it.
Okay, pinky, forefinger, back to middle, full wrist articulation. Then we do it in reverse. Begin.
What the hell are you guys doing?
It's a secret robot handshake.
Good morning, Victoria.
This is for my fellow hunters!
You're going down!
Here comes the pain! figuring out who will be our champion here at Capcom Cup 9. Of course, a beautiful shot of the Santa Monica Pier. It's oh so lovely, but I gotta say, man, when you're over there, you're missing out all the action over here at the Avalon in a packed house. Ladies and gentlemen, this is all you. It's all for you to send it off. Put it all together for Street Fighter V. My name is Vicious, here with Jammers, and I gotta say, man, we were talking about this, we were both talking about this, how exciting it is to see what's happening in the bracket. Mena RD getting ready to face off against Gen. Potential to get on yourselves another Capcom Cup championship for Mena RD, or a big upset coming in from Gen, the LCQ winner, man of the week. Oh, actually going to be going into the loser side. Excuse me. Hey, I'm getting excited. Don't worry about that. Ending Walker versus IDOM. This is going to be kind of insane. Low-key, kind of insane.
So, I'll tell you this, right? These two played a long set before. A total of 80 games, like IDOM edging it out. These guys were discussing the matchup, sharing tech, sharing philosophies, but now it's for the big bucks, the big Benjamin Franklins, as you say. I've got to respect you guys' dollar bill out here. But it's going to be interesting because Ending Walker didn't really use the Psycho Upper against Mena. He was in the winner's side, dropped to the loser side, and he's gone up against loser run, loser momentum-based IDOM. How terrifying is that, Vicious?
I mean, it's a lot. When you happen to gamble with
he's going to do it.
He's doing it. You were talking about this earlier.
He's going to do it. Okay, there's been a little bit of back and forth, healthy debates regarding this one. Sure. Ending Walker thinks Ed slightly edges it. Other people will think on paper that Poison wins. He's going to try out the Poison here. If Poison gets the life lead, she can win the matchup. But you also have to remember V-Trigger 2, she hasn't really got any answers to deal with it. And also, I'm just going to go with V-Trigger 1. That's going to be a punish there. He's got to be careful utilizing Crouching Fierce because standing hard kick does go over it and it can potentially crush counter her. But right now, I don't know to a very good start. But it's a considerable life lead here. Good jump back to the Psycho Snatcher. And he could also
be the amount of control that we were talking about against Ending Walker. He's trying to go in with a bunch of these flickers, but still, yes sir, with the snatch out of the sky.
This is it as well. Forward throw, 2 bars in the corner. He's going to activate Ultra Snatcher. Throw tech there from IDOM, and he gets hit with the Ending Walker tech with the throw flicker off the throw tech.
And I love that, the standing light kick. Get off of me.
He can heart rate now because he has to activate trigger. He can get another heart rate, get in the gas, but he tried to jump away, Ending Walker. Looking too good here for him.
This is a match we've been looking forward to since we've seen Ending Walker.
Yes.
Wanted to see how he fared up against one of the best in the States.
Oh, almost got the jumping fierce, but IDOM just managed to work his way out of there and still got the conversion into flicker.
I didn't even catch the whip like that in such a fashion. I gotta say, the roundhouse now. Oh boy, you thought you get a what? No!
Getting a bit crazy out here.
2 missed punishes.
The sad hard kick throw there, yeah, and he's getting hit by it. IDOM's trying to press hard kick off the throw tech properly, but flicker beats that because it is 6-frame startup.
Take that trade off. IDOM down. Give it a trigger out. No sir. Sir, the pretender EX.
Oh, there we go. He's gonna get the medium avant line chased down. He's not gonna V-shift. He's gonna hold this. He will firm this. So the block, the V-shift there. Trust me, Ending Walker is familiar in this match.
There it is. You were talking about it earlier. You highlighted the Psycho Upper. When were we gonna see it come into play? Well, in a pivotal moment, Ending Walker clutching it out the second round.
Here we go. I also can't forget shouts to X-Finesse as well, because I know IDOM's played him a fair bit in this matchup with both Poison and Laura. So these guys, it's going to be the psychological battle. These guys are going to be slugging it out in each other's mind. All right, there you go. He has to block that. Very careful, because Poison has to fight this matchup from the corner, utilizing those heavies and the medium.
Oh boy.
Crush counted. IDOM's got 4 resources. He might have to spend super to get out. He might have to super to get out. We'll see.
Find the hit first. A bunch of flickers coming down in. The stun is there, and Ending Walker ending game number 1. Pivotal fashion. That is so impressive. Flickers back to back. You were talking about the escape option that IDOM had. That guy doesn't want anything to do with that pressure. But
this is where you got to give credit. Sorry to cut you off. This is where you got to give credit to Ending Walker's precise spacing. Right? That range where he's playing with flicker, mediums don't work.
You can't press medium kick.
Heavies are too slow. And it's like, so
when light kick is out of range.
Exactly. Yeah, he said I'm going straight to Laura.
And you were talking about it, you prefaced it earlier. I thought it was going to be a Laura out the gate because of the fact that Ed can close the gap and still suppress Poison's normals so easily, I feel like.
It's going to be interesting because in this matchup here, Ed builds meter significantly faster than Laura, so he's going to have access to, you know, EX Psycho Upper, conversion to EX Psycho Knuckle quicker than Idom's going to be able to get EX Undercut to apply his pressure. He's got the Sunset Wheel to help galvanize Ending Walk into making the wrong choice here, but we'll see how really deterred he is by that. There we go, forward throw, let's see. Yeah, thunderclap, he's already scared. What an evasion.
Totally fine with Ending Walker, and now the counter poke from the crouching medium punch does get a counter hit. The throw is tech, but it's still Idom in this corner. There is a slight interruption, but it's back to the flicker. How many times can you count to 3? Looking real Sesame Street-like.
And again,
1, 2, 3 again.
Peppering him with the flickers here, and once again, he's still got the boss. He's looking for that conversion, but Idom's going to get it into the split river follow-up. It's not going to be a command grab when Ending Walker thought that. And Idom trying to make amends and look for that equalizer here. There's just...
We thought could have went in Ending Walker's way with the amount of pressure that he's had, already off to a great start. Idom, though, the big rebuttal and the first strike here in round 2. Back throw, here we go.
There we go, well spaced, yeah, and good knowledge check there. He tried to steal some frames there, Idom, but the flicker kept him in place, and the whip punish into EX Psycho Knuckle. Looking strong here for Ending Walker. Gets one throw, can he build off another one? And yeah,
and still with a side switch.
Couldn't get the confirm into Psycho Upper though. It's a big window. Can he activate Spark Show? That's the question. Here it comes.
Time. The back throw as well. So, wake up standing like it, Ending Walker.
Here we go. Psycho Upper's not coming. It's not coming yet. It might be after this next interaction if he guesses wrong, and then he might have to do it now. He might have to do it now. There it is! There you go, and the Psycho Upper, it granted them the Oki to put him in a position to get that round and take it to a final round in this game 2, Vicious. Talk to me.
Take a close note as to when exactly he did that. Idom layered his offense with a standing light kick to catch it early on and bait Ending Walker. That wasn't the case. Ending Walker immediately waited for that. A nice pace and show, and there we go, Psycho Knuckle out of the corner. He's totally fine fighting from the corner the way he does. Flicker yet again, 4 chip damage.
The spacing that comes is ridiculous. And there he goes, already in the corner from 2 conversions. And Idom has to make a choice if he's going to V-reversal out or utilize his projectile to gain that ground. I mean, he could do, yeah, he's going to go for the back throw here. Positional advantage.
Oh,
he might be dead if he's not careful. He has to block it, he has to hold this. All of this, and there it is.
Oh no!
Ultra Snatch, he's trying to reset. That was a bad choice.
He knew it. Idom taking specific notes against Ending Walker. How often have we seen a reset attempt in the previous games?
What's interesting is he's been doing that. He caught Mena off guard with that. He caught NL off guard with that. But the thing is, like, you can do a conversion with the Ultra Snatcher, put the mid-screen and still get the momentum from that. So the fact that he's been a bit too audacious, a bit too greedy in those scenarios there is what got him killed and made Idom equalize there.
Can we talk about the timing and understanding of when his opponent wants to move? Ending Walker has had so many solid confirms off the low medium kick that led to this exact position, but Idom again, very comfortable with that.
Dude.
He'll take a couple bits of damage.
He's having such a joyous time playing at this level here. He's such an innocent kid.
Then you see Idom, as stern face as ever, head tilted at a certain degree, but I gotta say, Ending Walker now. Watch out for that throw. No, sir, he's looking for a frame trap.
Right, that's dead. That will be dead. Psycho Upper closing out from that combo. Again, anyone trapped in the corner, you are another victim on Ending Walker's list. He's got the meter deficit though, but Idom really has to force something to happen. He might want to get some or something. There it is.
Oh.
That's got an awkward hurt box, by the way. We use it as a foot Get it already.
Trying to fish for it. Idom was ready for a whip punish just in case.
I was thinking this was block on the reset there. Back throw again. He's got the 2 bars and he's edging Idom close to the corner. Right, you get out of there. You need to be reversal, mate. I don't think he's going to let you out there earnestly.
On the other side, he's the side regardless. An immediate tech. Psycho Upper, EX, past the thunderclap. Another break from Idom, low forward. Is he going to go to the side? He gets it off of the EX elbow.
He's going to wait for Ultra Snatcher. He's got a choice to make it. Ending Walker going to get a low, or is he just going to wait? He's going to get a stun instead.
Building as much meter as possible as you have to. Idom now going into it.
He probably bought that bolt charge with the dash. That's probably why he did the late jab into flicker, because he's looking for a clean activation. He doesn't want to make it too risky and give up that one time freeze guess. He wants to get that there, but if he can get one conversion to flicker, we do a couple of throws.
They're so consistent. Big interruption from Idom, side switch, sunset wheel. It's gone.
Jesus. There's a back throw. Up at the ground as well. And again, Ending Walker's mental state is fantastic. His dashes are pretty much successful all the time.
Down below yet again, Idom still stern with the defense. Crouch blocking, but this sets him up for a lot of pressure. Forward throw. What comes after crouching?
break tie, and an interruption with the bolt charge with the armor. Here comes Boxer, and ending Walker. Oh my god!
Activate for the party, forward throw. Tries the man grab the clap, the cycle upper.
That will be the round, that's going to be it. He's got CA as well. Clearly saying takes the advantage here in the set, 2-1. Capcom Cup 2019 champion, trying to get rid of the Young Turks here in his first ever Capcom Cup. You can hear that. I know he can hear that through that headset.
That's so intimidating.
I know he can hear that.
I don't ever want to be in that position, to be quite honest with you, because that is so intimidating. And Walker, nerves of steel.
Can Idol make that losers run he did at EVO 2022? I wonder. He's getting closer to it. Coming more reality here. Sunset Wheel again. He's been taking those, he's been handling the Sunset Wheel close. He's been taking damage. Hasn't really been trying to over-exert.
We have these skills too.
Yeah, he does. The cycle swing gives those extensions. It won't really punch through the thunderclap. But I don't really space as well. Very quick spacing. Oh, I thought Sunset Wheel was coming. That's going to be an activation. He had to do that. Alright, there you go. Ultra snatch to the air version. Here comes the guard break.
Activation on the medium kick, thunderclap, EX version, now down below, he still gets ending Walker with the reset. Watch out, just that's over! He does it again! Watch out, wait a minute! He uses the armor, but it doesn't matter, the elbow for Idol, look at that match point!
I actually think Idol did that bolt charge to counter the flicker after the throw takes him paying attention. So this is where he brings out the tools. And I tell you what, if Ending Walker has anything left in the tank to bring him out.
A huge start. EX cycle, bringing him to the corner. Idol trying to recreate that space. That's a huge sweep.
Slight miscalculation there. And again, he is going to be panicking. On defense, he'll panic. This is potentially last round here.
Oh my god.
Back throw.
Medium miss.
It's hard to get the timing right, especially to make it 0 on block there. Can they get the conversion? Doesn't have the bar. Here we go. Right, if you get thrown off this, you're done. If you get thrown off this, you are done. And he gets it correctly. He's got the big no!
It's going to be the third. It's the creative part. The back throw. He's still got another chance. He's got an activation.
Hang on a minute.
Ultra snatcher, what happens?
He gets it knocked down. He really needs this. God brace. Can he get another throw in there?
The stagger. Oh no, the critical got to rebuild for Idol.
God break.
Watch out now.
And there's the punish. He has to go in for the left. And now the throw break. And he gets hit with the bomb charge for the game.
Woo! The definition of clutch. Except there is Idol eliminating the young prodigy, Ending Walker.
What a time to bring out the EX bolt charge option, post throw tech, trapped in the corner. He knew it. Ending Walker had to overextend to just get an iota of a chance to bring himself back into the dogfight. But he took that chance. He could afford that game because of his beneficial situation. He tried to start things out with the poison. Not too bad, but it might be a little bit rusty, especially in environments like this where Laura has been bringing the game, bringing the heat for that momentum to ride into the losers bracket position.
We saw exactly how difficult it was. Once you're unable to control the strategy that you wanted, playing within the mid-range game, once Ending Walker was in Idol's face, just as this example, it was lights out thanks to the flicker momentum. But then, that switch up to Laura, the tried and true, would set him apart from the rest of them. We saw that kind of barrage, that offense, and the thunderclaps, the perfect setup going into it, and also just the big conversions that he needed to.
Yeah, he was getting all the successful conversions before, right? But this is it. You've got to give credit to Idol's defensive choices, just the defense in general, fighting for the corner. He reminds me of Dundee in SF4. Just he was happy to fight from the corner. Didn't like the situation, but if again, you wouldn't make mistakes running away because there's nowhere to run away to, but we can turn things around and yeah, just be pivotal and get that game-changing moment. And we saw that time and time again. One or two things, if I had to nitpick, one or two things I disagree with on Ending Walker's end was reset to try and steal the position.
He immediately cut back on doing that as soon as that option had failed him. And now, Ending Walker, I gotta say, man, the way that he pivots his strategy against certain players has been at an astronomical level that I can only watch and call it, but man, I'm looking forward to seeing him in the future Street Fighter because he is the shining light, I feel like, for the new generation.
Dude, his progress has been like increasing by leaps and bounds. And this is only the start.
This is his what, third event? Offline event? His third offline event. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not making that number up. He is 16, his third offline event at Capcom Cup, yo.
But you know what? Going bowing out at 5th place. It's not a bad shout. Again, he went third at his first event, first at his second, fifth place here. One of the hardest events to do it at. You know, I'd be super proud. I hope his parents are super proud of him as well. Hopefully, we get to see the young prodigy playing in Street Fighter 6.
Yeah, I gotta ask, man, for the crowd down below. We gotta give it up one more time for Andy Walker. Ladies and gentlemen, that is such an impressive run. He's been such an inspiration to even guys like us, players down below. As soon as he made his eyes he made himself known onto the scene, all eyes were on him. And I'm so glad that he got to fulfill what he needed to do and set his own mark in FGC history.
Wow. As we ruminate and still continue to look back on that set. We've got to line up for this next match here. We'll put the graphic on screen for you very shortly for this next juicy head-to-head. It's a run back. I was doing this to Steve. Shout out to Steve. I'm always here when this run back happens.
Yeah, that's true. I'm always We've broken down on it on stream ourselves, but this is the one. I would love for you to take the wheel between Angry Bird and Mr. Crimson to let the people know at home what the lore is really like.
So, the last time these guys played was in the group stage, the death bracket of Group F. That was 2-1, I believe, to Angry Bird. I spoke to Mr. Crimson afterwards. I said, that tech you introduced, what was it? He said it was a hard read. I have to know that, but it leads us to other options as well. Angry Bird plays this matchup perfectly. And again, Big Bird also played it perfectly as well when he played this matchup with Mr. Crimson. Rashid is an absolute terror. He still gets spoken about in high regard, but not in your top 5. He's a top 10. Top 10, but now Angry Bird's come off the loss of Zen. That was a pretty much a decimation. He doesn't want that, he wants to make amends. And what way to rekindle that flame of motivation is by Mr. Crimson, who's on a loses bracket as well, by the way.
You are not kidding. He has had a very, very big run. 3-0, 3-1, 3-0 again. Can't repeat those results well. He's got that big Angry Bird on his team. I gotta say, this is so difficult to get out of. Very easy slide. Drill.
Okay, from Angry Bird activate, knows the interruption, goes for the EX minutes, the slow start, but still invincible from frame 1. Can he get the not quite? And here it is. This is where the matchup is played. Right in the corner. He looks to the airborne eagle spike. The wall jump is coming. He jumped away.
So smart about that, having that jump away, not coming in big outside, just jump around. And look at that, Eagle Spike to set it off. Round 1 going to Angry Bird.
This is the biggest test for Mr. Crimson right now. If he can get past this, his chance is strong. And another run back will happen as well if he wins this. Air-to-air gets the floating. Well, that's going to be punished. That should have been punished, I think, by a light maybe. I could be wrong.
Spinning the Dexter to intercept the drill all the way down, but still. I feel like Angry Bird could have had a little bit of a sequence there in his favor.
Get the punish. Execution area there, Mr. Crimson, so he gets hit with the combo of an Eagle. Airborne Eagle Spike, here it comes.
The drill is so deep. So allow Mr. Crimson to pursue offense on the side switch now. Angry Bird boxing his corner. Eagle Spike, why not?
I mean, he wanted to get corner, but don't take it. His Eagle Spike uses in this match that's dead. It's been a minute to close it out.
Counter conversion, nice and clean.
Whether it's part of a combo extension or just in neutral to like close the gap or get out, his Eagle Spike usage is the main thing that people are going to be looking out for at home. And like I said, Mr. Crimson, he doesn't want to put it in the corner, but because Angry Bird's added to that mental stat by just throwing out the Eagle Spikes, right? Now you just can't throw out your limbs haphazardly. There has to be well-timed, wait a couple of seconds, maybe even float a little bit, and then try and teleport. Yeah, he knows as well. He readjusts his spacing.
See Angry Bird moving back and forth with that big opening, forward throw now. Gash up. Situation the roundhouse getting past the crouching heavy punch, so starting
that stun vision.
What happens now? Set up.
He's going to knock him down, he's going to go off the wall again. There you go, wall jump, bam.
Block Mr. Crimson, do it again. The slide! Perfectly timed, getting this big knockdown. So pivotal for the momentum, trigger on deck for Mr. Crimson, but he needs it off the hit. He doesn't want to do it off the slide.
Yeah, he needs to activate first, but if he gets it wrong from Mr. Dead, and good block on the jump, medium hit cross up, slides out.
That's totally fine because again, the trigger is active.
He missed it! Oh my god, he's zip-lining around the screen, no tick throw yet. He can't hold it either. Oh, he gets the crouching light kick, close out the round. Mr. Crimson's getting a little bit antsy here, but he has to play 100 times faster than what he's usually comfortable with Vicious.
I mean, he's doing that right now. He's trying to do that right now.
Dude, the mental damage. Angry Bird's fixing right now. Get out of
Medium punch for the anti-air. Forward throw. Mr. Crimson gashes up. Still the trade-off for Angry Bird. Get him out of here. But still trying to get a whirlwind shot. Trying to get some stuff out of the corner. But no, the drill. Man, this is so tough for Mr. Crimson to keep Angry Bird locked in.
Oh wow, what a throw take. That's the first time he tried to throw him in a situation. So that was a very brazy decision there from Crimson. But it worked out. Throw again. He's sneaking another one before he jumps off the wall.
They're fighting a mile a minute here, Jammers. They gotta say Mr. Crimson still needs to get confirmed possibly to critical rep. That's not gonna be the case here.
Oh, he drilled the eagle spike. Now I know what dive kicks better. And then look, he's doing the super.
You really thought that was a question, Jammer?
Maybe it was.
I don't know about all that.
There's a question in my mind. He's never said it out loud. Anyway, let's see if Mr. Crimson can equalize here. Angry Bird still playing this matchup. Super aggressive. Hyper-aggressive, I should say.
6-10. Standing light kick. Deter Angry Bird from moving forward. Those roundhouses are still coming through. He shift break. What happens now? Again, off the wall. He's testing the anti-air. He's looking for it. Trying to find the discipline against him. It's a break.
Dude, he is panicking, but he's been so resilient on defense. What a defensive sequence here from Mr. Crimson. He's still not biting. Jesus.
The slide the other way. Angry Bird didn't get the knockdown. Bad medium punch, still anti-air. He gets the juggle.
What an improvised conversion into the slide. And again, kick into the grab. He's got a super hit. So if Angry Bird jumps, he could lose the game. And he could lose it here.
Even if they didn't kill, well, guess what? A medium punch to follow through. Mr. Crimson tying it all up. And I gotta say, man, Angry Bird momentum, his speed in general is so hard to keep up with. Mr. Crimson takes these guys a lot more often than not in other games.
Discipline is the word Mr. Crimson right now, because I know a lot of people that would V-shift out of panic, they press buttons out of panic, they probably do the infrared teleport out of panic. But he is being resilient right now, taking the fight to Angry Bird. He's making me think about that offense.
Such a sharp angle, barely misses the anti-air, now it's Angry Bird. Off the wall again.
Blocks correctly, takes a grab, and he can't get over here. Oh! And he got stunned by the airborne eagle strike.
Goes enough meter as well.
Well, guess. It's going to be tick throw, or is he going to leave it? And he had a hard read. That is a hard read.
We talked about that before. That's actually how we got a good conversion off Angry Bird in group stage.
Eagle strike. A storm is coming indeed, and he goes right in his face with the amplified eagle spike. And takes a lead in this round here. Meter advantage with Mr. Crimson.
Oh my god, the whip punish from 3-4 to the screen. You gotta be kidding me. Angry Bird now. Oh boy, the crush counter, I like that. Mr. Crimson is still swinging, he ain't scared.
He can't be deterred by that crush counter alone. He has to block again, take the grab. We might have to take another one if he's not careful. Oh wow. Mixer again, I can't keep up with this.
How long? How often has he jumped off of the wall? How long has he conditioned Mr. Crimson to be susceptible to that cross?
But that's the matchup, and again, the one time he picked back hard punch, the yoga angle, it worked, but he said, if I guess incorrectly, it loses to cross-up jump, it loses to an empty jump. So you really, it's ruminating, you really have to think about this. He can't change character. He's doing fine here, but the problem is, you can't keep Rashid away from the corner. You cannot do that. It's physically impossible.
Nothing.
You say so. Alright, punish there. Oh, okay. Bit too far. Throw again. Throws out that hard kick. Malicious intent. Yeah, Angry Bird's ready, trying to throw everything in the kitchen sink.
Majority of it have to come from heavy normals too. Mr. Crimson just having the right speed majority of the time. And here's the stun. Not gonna be enough damage quite yet. Just did that far. Mind you.
That's it. He's gonna hold this. He's gonna have to activate. Hard kick or something. Get out the corner. Yep. Out of there.
He tried to anti-air. That might be dicey.
Here we go. Reversal. Can he get one light kick or something? He tried to crouch in light kick, but the light kick closed it out. Anyway, the standing version this time around, substantial lead, was able to maintain it and close out that round. Angry Bird. Wow. Okay. Did everybody want to get the stuff?
Range, EX spinning mixer. Angry Bird's art, forward throw.
He does it on Crimson to the dive. Another angle, but no crush counter.
Barely touched. Oh, speaking of, there's the crush counter from Angry Bird off of the roundhouse. He almost got Mr. Crimson pressing a button.
That's a hard beat. I'm gonna minute this, gonna be stunned. He's gonna mix it, please, for the love of God, don't do it.
Again, that's for sure.
Try to do it there.
The knife is there as he cooked up. It's the high and low mix. We actually haven't seen that option since he's been playing in top 16. I don't think I've seen that.
He loves it. He wants that exuberant crowd to make the noise. And he did the exact same thing at Evo. He did the exact same thing. I know his range came to a very short end because I don't close it out in the top 8 user side round 1, but he loves that stuff when he gets the crowd behind him. Oh, block. That's going to be punished. Yeah, he's just the Yoga Flame still missed. Good trade there in benefit of Angry Bird. And here comes the wall pressure.
Anvil into crouching heavy punch reset to apply pressure. He didn't want the knockdown, he wanted to force a little bit of an awkward situation for Angry Bird. Gonna get another big read.
Angry Bird gets predicted. Angry Bird is getting extremely predictable right now. He might start dashing in or something.
The big crowd buff amplifying Mr. Crimson's gameplay. We'll see if he can close it out at match point.
The echo is reverberating around.
Anvil.
That's one here. Yeah, and he got the trade of a hard kick. We'll take it. But again, firing on all cylinders is Angry Bird. Gets it back. Where's the Yoga Fire? Doesn't even need to do it. All right, reversals out there. He's got to be careful with the jump. He's got super. He has got the CA to jump.
This is huge. Oh my God, they're going to be critical art.
He's too close. He has to do the whirlwind shot pressure. There it is. He got him. He gets thrown in there.
Awesome is there. We're talking all over. We're going to a final game. Here we go. Angry Bird and Mr. Crimson all tied up.
Now let me find out if Crimson makes an executive decision to cancel it to CA early to get that damage because he gets Yoga Fire first. Jumps in, delay, and
whirlwind shot. The X Eagles like that. Angry Bird's running all the leader forward throw. This is the momentum he needed. Roundhouse does get a slight punish.
It's a 10-year punish, but we'll take it. Gonna get the OG as well. Spinning mix is not available yet. Far away, nail assault, straight to the corner, ducked to nail assault in the combo here. I think he tried to Gale, but it didn't work.
Oh, he tried to Eagle Spike!
Big damage here.
Absolutely tried to Eagle Spike!
He might be Gale pressure, let's see. Gale! Oh, no, the spinning mixer! He doesn't have a move into the V break, he's got one more move available, but yes, for the game! Eagle Spike, that's not going to be punished! It's going to be here, he can't Gale, he has the V break! And the light kick takes it for Mr. Crimson! Progressing through the losers bracket, his toughest set yet, and he buzzes deeper in the bracket. And I'll tell you what, he has to bring it back in a 2-1 defeat in the group stage from Group F. He turns it around with that extended set with a 3 out of 5 there against Angry Bird. Firing all cylinders, he was able to emerge victorious. Vicious.
I love the sportsmanship coming from Angry Bird as well. You know it means a lot to him, win or lose. He still gets to see one of his friends advance even further into the most prestigious Street Fighter tournament we could ever ask for. Again, I love Angry Bird and Mr. Crimson, the way they throw it all out there on the table. Yo, give it up one more time from a man, Angry Bird. Hold your head up high, man. You had quite a career. Inspiration to a lot of other players, commentators, and fans alike, man.
So, because Angry Bird won their last encounter, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Keep it consistent and just got slightly tweak how you take Mr. Crimson to the corner. But that's where the matchup plays. That's where the real test happens for Mr. Crimson. And he looked super confident as the games went by. We started to see Yoga Rumble in abundance. He was working with that here. He did get mixed up a fair bit, but he kept composed. He kept that resolute defense up and ready, and this is what was just fantastic to see. And even though, like, Angry Bird was just getting in, it wasn't, you know, huge chunks, the 30-40% damage combos. It was death by 1,000 cuts, and still kept him in this dogfight. So I really got to say, I was impressed by his mental resilience in those last few games there, Vicious.
We talked about that resilience. It led him to a final moment where he actually tied it up. We see Mr. Crimson getting the big conversions that he needed, getting the crowd behind him as well. But it was Angry Bird's tenacity in this corner, right? Consistently making Mr. Crimson. Yes, again, you talked about it, death by 1,000 cuts. But I'll tell you what, some of these cuts are pretty big when it comes to Rashid, but closing it out, I gotta say too, this moment, I feel like, for Mr. Crimson, when he turned it all around and tied it up, he started to regain his confidence and forced Angry Bird into really awkward scenarios in being overzealous with his offense. We saw him rushing down in spots where he wasn't ready to convert, or even wasn't in the right space.
That is correct indeed, and I love the use of V-Trigger as well, but Angry Bird is not deterred. I like that these guys took it down to the wire. He loves hyping up the crowd. He loves how exuberant they can get. He loves the supporters, not just here, but the guys at home. Shout out to the French contingent at home. They must be staying awake for this because he's still in this, right? And as you can see there, as I was alluding to before, good block on the spinning mixer for a full punish. Because I tell you what, so many people would have cracked under pressure just because of Angry Bird's, you know, over-determination and overzealousness that actually works in his favor in that scenario. And then again, with that Gale pressure, that's unfortunate though, because I like the effort or the attempt to try and punish a limb with the EXE strike. But I tell you what, this is going to be interesting, right? When we move on to the next match, we're going back to the winner's side. But let me tell you something. The next match here, both these players started in losers round 1 top 16 and they have been winning up until this point. The next match in the losers semi-final is IDOM going up against Crimson. They had that encounter at last year's EVO 2022 losers round 1 top 8. The run back is coming, same format. Different platform.
And you're looking at very similar win records. Just to break it down for you, IDOM versus Bulgaria, 3-1. IDOM versus VX Bout, 3-2. That was in the top 16. Then IDOM Vegapass, 3-0. IDOM Danny Walker, 3-1. Look at the exact record that Mr. Crimson had all the way over as well.
Look at this is a juicy bracket for you, but now 4 players remain.
Oh my God, are you kidding me? It's already that time already? Top 4?
And look, these are some of the hardest hits, the strongest contenders, and we've had quite the bloodbath in the top 16 dishes, but only one person can emerge victorious. We're going to find out, there's a couple of storylines here. A couple of storylines. Double champion in Men RD, double champion in IDOM, potentially, Zen, LCQ run, building that momentum, and Mr. Crimson being the first French player to win the Pakman Cup.
There's a lot of storylines to really build in regards to everything that's come together thus far. You couldn't ask for a better story, really, when it comes to the world of Street Fighter. And we get to expand that in another version of Street Fighter with Street Fighter Duel. And I feel like we have something to tell you all. For the first time ever, we actually have a release date. Brand new information coming in from Street Fighter Duel. The release date of the newest game in the franchise and our sponsor for this event, Street Fighter Duel, has arrived. Street Fighter Duel will be available for download on the App Store and Google Play starting February 28th. It's about time.
Make some noise, ladies and gents. It's coming out February 28th. I know you guys have been waiting for so long, but it's going to be finally here. You guys can game on Street Fighter Duel while watching Street Fighter on twitch.tv/Capcom Fighters. It's going to be a juicy one, and you can live and breathe Street Fighter as if you've already been doing it already.
That's how we're even here in the first place. That's why we're even here in the first place. Again, be sure to register now to get all of the bonuses unlocked, as well as the plethora of characters that already come into the game. 40+ characters, I think. They're all going to take down Shadow together. Is that what's going to happen?
Maybe they are, maybe we will. Who knows? But I tell you what, we need to get a battle plan in place. But to do that, I need a 5-minute break. And when we come back, we're going to come back with our final 4 players here at Capcom Cup.
I need to do this one time. Let's go, everybody! Top 4! After this break, you don't want to miss it! When we return, it's showtime, baby! Here at Capcom Cup 9. We'll see you in a bit.
Space-time distortions. There's still puking out dinosaurs all over the planet.
So, Victor Island's been sealed up for 3 years, and Ivy's won't own up to Leviathan's malfunction?
Can you address the report of exofighter patrols on the island?
Reports of exofighter patrols are simply untrue. IBS is committing all possible resources to the investigation.
Exercise results logged. Sunsetting temporal instance.
Come on, lad. Drinks on me.
There are hundreds of exo-fighters running around out there. Everyone's armed. Nobody knows what'll happen next. 1 minute, they're helping you. The next minute, they're shooting you in the back.
You need to keep fighting until we can figure out how to destroy the Leviathan. It's trying to build stronger exosuits, so it's pulling any extra fighter it can hold back in time for these bloody war games.
Like it or not, the exosuits keeping peace alive out there.
But the more we use it, the more it helps the fight.
Well, that's not an option.
Value team members, prepare for dimensional integration in 10 minutes.
You stay alive.
If you give Did an AI like Leviathan, the directive, improve our exosuits? It has to complete it. It doesn't matter whether that takes 100 tries, million, or the perfect suit. More than that.
At least do me the courtesy of looking in the face while
So we read it all, okay?
Okay.
Pinky, full finger. Back to India. Full restart operation. Then we reverse.
What the hell?
It's a secret robot handshake.
That's the one. Tag me, bro. Mic check, 1, 2. Mic check, 1, 2.
Hey!
Just give me the mic. Hollywood, baby! And it is come to the final four. Dave, super exciting times ahead. We have starting players here in this tournament. This is what we'll boil down to. Capcom Cup. And I'm joined by none other than Ultra David, myself, we're here on the ones and twos, and so many juicy matches to get through. It's been crazy so far. Could it possibly get better?
I think it could, and I think it's going to do exactly that, because this top four is extremely loaded. We have players from different parts of the world. We got different characters. We got different play styles. We got runbacks, big runbacks. We also have players who are on the come up who we haven't seen in this situation before. But we also have folks who have very much been here before. So it's a fantastic top four.
It's just been incredible so far. You can't call it. There's been some amazing stand-up performances, but as you mentioned, players we haven't seen before. And needless to say, polar opposites in that regard. We have a former Capcom Cup champion playing a plethora of characters, whipping out the birdie, representing the Dominican Republic and the opinion of many people here, the USA in Men RD, going up against Zen, the 19-year-old from China, who's never played in an offline event of this magnitude ever before. And he is on, I believe, a 15-game win streak since the LCQ. He hasn't lost a single set since the LCQ. He won that from winners. He went into the group stages of the Capcom Cup, won that 5-0. He is sitting winner's side here. Have you ever heard a story like this, David? It's unbelievable.
The closest thing that I can think of is Nemo's classic run from the LCQ into deep Capcom Cup years ago. But of course, everybody knew who Nemo was at that time. It was not a fresh face. Whereas Zen here, he has been playing for a while. He has been around. It's not like we hadn't heard the name, but did we expect him not only to win the LCQ? No. Did we expect him then to also make top four, and in fact, winners finals of Capcom Cup? I think there were very few people who did expect that, but I will tell you this. at the beginning of today, when we were talking about who we think is going to win this thing. You know, a bunch of us commentators talked about it. We all had our various thoughts. Two did in fact pick Jen to win the whole thing.
Yep. I'm done doubting Zen. I've been doubting Zen. I'm like, you know, he's had a great run. It's got to end now. At this point, it's got to be over.
His offense. It's his offense. His offense.
He always stays alive. He always stays alive.
I mean, really what it is that he makes decisions that very few other people are making. He makes a different kind of decision. For him, everything's on the table. For a lot of people, you know, you take things off the table because they're a little zany, but not for him. Everything's there, and so your typical reactions, your typical playbooks aren't going to be the same. That said, we're talking a lot about him. Men on RD as we come into the winners finals here. A former Capcom Cup champ. He's killing it versus everybody today.
He's starting very strong. He's looking like the champion for men we saw. Take that cup. He's looking to close this first round down. And it is a very solid start. The crowd goes on. Oh, execution error. Doesn't matter. When it's your day, it's your day, David. Perfect on the clock. When in doubt, jump it out. Men are RD. Off to a flying start here against him.
What a total set right away. You're talking about Zen's defense, and I think rightly so, but right there it got exposed big time. Okay, here's the offense now. Zen in, deleted right away, get out of here!
We saw the same from Angry Bird. Whipping a DP out on the first opportunity, but Zen blocked that one. Is he finally going to get wrong a few times?
That is the question. Right now, MenRD doesn't even want any part of that. He would much rather hold on to range here. This first time he presses the button, that forward force gets whipped punish by he's in.
Has the corner here. Wake up, medium, and the perfectly timed jump from Mena gets the corner carry, and the execution was damn.
Pressure comes. Zen hanging out. Caught in the corner.
Nice, gets rid of that. EXI blast straight away.
Still a little bit of attack left.
Catch him trying to approach. Still alive. Dash. Is this it?
Patient.
Oh, yeah, it was too good. And Mena RD with, I must say, a very convincing game one.
It's a fantastic start for him. Obviously that round one, great. But then in the second round when it was a little bit closer, he still has that. So Zen picking firm in there on the fierce, we've seen a couple of times so far. Whip punish, opportunity, nothing though.
Oh, there you have it. Ready for the biting, side switch. And I look so ready to take this thing.
Rolling stop with him. Still here. He's ready for everything.
My goodness, Mena is playing out his mind right now. Then slow this momentum down somehow.
Here's one way to do that. Pressure in the corner. He was worried about DP. It was a late throw. He was right about it. The bomb. The bomb!
Activate. Oh, where is he? That should be a dead dude. Didn't even need the rest of the featuring a cycle. And Zen gets his first round in this set. And history goes back when we know this kid plays heavy momentum. Finally gets a whiff punish on the projectile.
I mean, he whipped that. What a genius. Come on.
He plays matchup so well. Another whip punish. Mena's got to be careful here.
That's offense. He's always been doing something. Trying it out plus range still.
Trying to back dash and reset in the air.
He's still here. Big plus range.
Oh my goodness, Mena's so good. He's been stunned in the defensive end, and he gives up the feature trigger.
No! Everything's denied!
Punishes with the throw of Barrett. And again, another V-reverse, but then just wants to get his game going, but Mena won't let him.
It's been a great life on the side, but he still feels like he's in control. Not for long, it's then in. Mena blocks it up. Back to the more comfortable range where he can zone, where he's not at risk of that Zen offense.
Big jump in, that's dead. That should be a dead dude. Terrible fireball there from Mena. And despite a very convincing game one, it is Zen doing what he has done this entire week and getting himself on the winner's board. One of these days.
He just continues to look great. Yeah, no doubt. When we saw him in previous, really throughout his 3-0, his 3-1 so far in his top 16. Even when he has dropped the game, he still looked very strong the rest of the set. A little bit late this time.
Oh, catches pressing buttons, Mena on another flying start. The speed at which he plays that when he gets going. Oh my goodness, this could be another perfect tear. Has to guess right, he takes it. Still in danger. Oh, he wanted that feature. He's going to get up to activate. Big damage coming from Mena. Will it be enough? No, he's going to save the meter.
Didn't grab that though.
Chose to keep him alive.
Still here! Another perfect! We've had 3 games, we've had 2 perfects.
He is doing such a good job of locking this kid down. I mean, loads of people have really struggled to close out the rounds. Wow. Strange choice there from Mena. Went for the turn punch, didn't work out. It's crossed out by Cyclops. It's in the corner now, David.
No. Down forward. Fierce maybe worried about the view shift. Instead, Mena dashes in and takes the turn. It's his corner. He gets dash. Yes.
Oh, that caught him off guard. Went behind this time. Goes for the meat. Jumps out of it straight away. What a choice from Mena.
Yeah, and into nothing. He just was very safe about it. I love that escape.
Yeah, aware that Zen likes to overextend on those plus frames a little bit.
He was thinking back to looking through the fireball and got jumped on, but instead he gets got anyway. Here we go.
What a choice. He's still in this round. Just needs one opening. And you know he gets the corner from that big whiff, not punished.
He is so much more cautious about it.
Right slide.
Yeah, the blocking from was there for Shen.
Gets caught, tried to do a reversal. Here, command grab. We were talking about this downstairs. I think I saw this kid miss one command grab the entire week. I mean, he's got to miss some more than this. I mean, it's getting ridiculous.
What I love about that is that a safe option would be regular grab. He's not cool with that. He wants to get the kill. He's playing to win, very much not to lose.
He's there in his third game. Paul trying to dash that confirm from that crash medium. He has managed the corner. Mena hard, but every time he's got him there, missed it.
So it's another chance for Zhan.
Gets him low.
He's got the cage going.
Lady Rose, stun backing up there. What a V-shift, what a time, what a choice. Doesn't get the side switch though.
Interrupted! It's Shen. Will there be anything here? Yes!
Wow! Mena RD!
In a huge pivotal swing game, he's got the hit! It's not enough! And Shen in plus frames there. He knocks up the previous game! We saw that before on replay, and now it's 2 games to 1. Mena RD again. Huge swing there to be up or down 2 to 1. Gigantic difference. So we're right back in.
That wake up, what a choice. And he's missing stuff. Not playing perfect, but he's playing incredibly well. Maybe the best he's looked all week, I must say.
Yeah, he has looked great before. So for him to be at this level here, exactly the right time. That's a knockdown.
Straight away. Oh, my was heavier, stronger, and faster than yours. Gets corner switch as well. Nice jab check there. Yeah. Neutral jumping on wake up. He cannot get anything going. He's keeping it incredibly tight. We've seen Zen get that light kick out in a lot of strings. It's not going to be the case here at the moment. Stand up into the stand medium. He's getting over the side switch.
Yep, that's preference. There can grab as well. The trigger's gone, but he's in.
Well tagged. Oh, that's going to hurt. Come in. Can take this out.
He needs one more. It's not done yet. Oh, he backed it.
Oh, my goodness.
What a voice. And Mena RD is at match point to get into the grand finals on winner's side.
He's been so good at guessing right. What a neutral jump. Checks the dash though. Mena RD looks incredible right now. I don't know what Zen's going to do to get any kind of momentum going. It's the first time we've seen him in a real adversity in a while.
No, it feels like when he plays offense, it gets neutralized right away. When he's on defense, he's stuck there for what feels like an eternity. He pops down. Not for long was he there. Mena RD battled out right away.
Yeah, trying to bait, tries to react to the Cyclops. Wasn't the Cyclops. Scissors to next.
Plus here again.
Trying to jump out of the corner again. I mean, the risk reward's worth it if he gets the corner back. Activation hit. Down to the other corner you go. Back throw. Mena. Set point here.
And he backs off.
Oh my god, he can't miss. Captain him trying to jump on from
the Mike Watson anti-air. Mena RD so close to grand finals. He's got it! Yes, he does! He's standing up already! It's Mena RD! 3 games to 1! And for the second time in his life, he has made Capcom Cup Grand Finals. But the last time he did it was from the loser's side. And he had a long battle ahead between that and winning against Tokyo. This time, he's the one who will start Grand Finals in winner's side.
What a position What a position for Mena. The first player this week to exact defeat on Zen. He has looked like an unstoppable train the whole way through. Always seems to find a way to bring rounds back and get the win. But Mena one step ahead. You could see he studied that play, fully understood everything he looked for. That loop pick, absolutely spot on. And the reversals, he just couldn't guess wrong. He couldn't guess wrong, David.
You know, I think that's a read on Zen, that Zen likes to be very active offensively. It's something we talked about even before the match started. And so Mena's idea coming into that, he shut down the very first offensive opportunity that his opponent even had. And so I think it's very fitting that even at the end, there were still moments when he shut down the offense, instantly took his turn back, had stage control almost throughout. His own offense was killer.
Yeah, this is the first round. I mean, this round was stable. I mean, Zen tried to recover from this, but you could argue the momentum was set from here. Look at that, just perfect.
After all, this is not the only perfect bet Ben had.
That jump medium in the corner.
There were like 3 of those. I think that actually didn't get into the corner, but there were 3 jump mediums in similar situations, and they all worked.
Just a perfect angle, catching Zen on ready.
Yeah,
there it is. It's been his go-to. We've seen him hell attack. We've seen him dash underneath jump jumps. We've seen him do loads of creative stuff. We've seen him slide on the jump jumps as well. But just not ready on this occasion. This is a bit of
a forced error here. Yeah, that down strong, I wonder if respect was supposed to have been the XTP, but whatever, it didn't work out.
That was a huge jump to take this second game. Zen got himself back into it, but Mena just relentless with that pressure. And when he was facing pressure, just had the right call when it mattered the most. Zen's dropping into the losers bracket. Mena winner's side, as you said, David. Wow, what an achievement.
Gotta be feeling good about this. Zen, we're taking a look here at him with the offense. Another thing I like about his game is that he's willing to bring out that command grab, as I said, at the very end of the round. Oftentimes, command grab players will be cautious there, but not him. That is not his style of play. That's not what's got him in this position. And even though he's in losers now, he is still in top 3 at Capcom Cup, hanging out in losers finals. Again, it's not like he didn't have good series. We're taking a look at another one here. He was just a tick away from taking that. He had the corner here. He definitely was very much alive throughout. But as I said, Mena was able to neutralize the offense, schemed forward, and got the low, and the hit confirm was there, and he knows that he only needs to win one more set to be the very first 2-time Capcom Cup champion in SF5. So, winners finals in the books. We got another one. Down in losers side.
Oh, we've seen this movie before, haven't we?
We have.
We've seen it a couple of times, mate, haven't we?
Yeah. This is, of course, going to be another match between IDOM and Mr. Crimson. As you said, they have been playing for a while now in some high-profile moments.
It's been back and forth. We saw it at Kumite. We saw it at EVO. We're going to see it in the losers side again. We also saw it in South Africa, where I must say, somebody's figured someone out. I'm not going to give it away, but we're going to need to see some magic from one side here to prevent a train that we've been seeing run from this losers bracket. Both of these guys were picked to go for strong losers brackets. A lot of people calling them for a lot of their matches. The only real massive hiccup opportunity there for Mr. Crimson was, of course, Angry Bird. We knew he was going to go with the sheet, but he managed to figure it out and get himself there. IDOM on the flip side has been more dominant, apart from a couple of losses in terms of games, but he's always been on the upside in the matches he's had, and he managed to clutch it out the one time he did face adversity. Both of these guys have done so well in losers. One of them will be playing against Zen in the losers final.
Yeah, I think the group stage didn't go quite according to plan for either, and they ended up in losers, as you said. Since then, 3-0 over Valmaster, 3-0 over Takamura, 3-0 over NL, and 3-2 over Angry Bird for Mr. Crimson. For IDOM, it's been 3-1 over Pukera, 3-2 over VX Bao, 3-0 over Vega Patch, 3-1 over Ending Walker, and now he's back. When they played at EVO in top 8, I can recall conversations we had between many of us, in fact, that whoever was the winner of the match between these two, many of us thought would win EVO. Didn't quite work out like that, but the winner did make it into grand finals of EVO and put on a pretty good show, which was IDOM. So again, as you mentioned, they have gone back and forth when they've played over the past couple of years. And what I love about this too is that I think this is the most dominant player in Europe, in Mr. Crimson. This is a guy who has been killing it for years at this point, especially this last year. He's been extremely dominant. IDOM got first place at every single offline major he went to this year, except for EVO, where he got second place. So hard to beat that. And they battle against each other here in loser semis.
USA versus France. Execution error early there from Mr. Crimson. That's not going to help him in his journey. And IDOM gets the party started. We saw impeccable defense earlier. I don't know if he can do it again here. He is stunned but heavily scaled. Look to reset here. Yeah, he's ready for it. I mean, he used to play Laura himself. He saw by the strength of that fireball that the reset was coming. Oh, unfortunate with the crouch fierce, doesn't connect. And IDOM goes in for the kill and he gets it. Great first round there from IDOM. USA in the house. The lone representative looking to keep them on the map. But of course, Europe and France still in there in the form of Mr. Crimson.
Mr. Crimson ready with the anti-air. It's time for his offense. Deadly, Dalsum offense.
Oh, nice walk back from IDOM. Didn't get the whip punish on the throw attempt though. Oh, that worked. Counter hit.
in.
Oh, look at this
Just
pressure.
have to block it out. Okay, excellent timing. As always, his defense is killer.
Let's get that whiff punish. There's that dash. There's that drill. Great defensive choices from Idom. 2 fierces in a row.
There's a lot of great left up there.
Oh, that worked out.
Taken away. Melted away by the fire.
The awareness of Idom. He's gonna see 8, no? Maybe too far.
That's an opportunity. No,
Oh, activation time. He's got to hold this heat. It's gonna be a command grab. One more bet could be enough. Nothing.
Super on his side as well. Dashing back. It's not going to be enough.
It's too scary. He would normally slide underneath that kind of jump angle, but the projectile was right there in front of him, David. Had no choice. Checkmate play there from Idom. So clever to set up his approach there in that manner. And one game goes to Idom. Can Mr. Crimson figure out the machine that's been Idom, especially Idom in losers bracket? I already said to you guys when I saw that Idom in losers is like Shin Idom activated.
Yeah. Oh no, missed the Gale!
Another execution
It's
error.
a chance, not a lot of damage, but it is pressure.
Oh
yeah. It is pressure. He's been missing the meaties, man, to be fair. And so Crimson gets another chance at pressure. The slide will come. Again. Continues to be his turn.
Idom's so good on defense though. He knows he just needs to stay in the round. If he can survive this. No, he doesn't. It's a tick throw, and Mr. Crimson gets his first round of the set. And this is what gives Dalsim a chance in matchups like this, David. As much as he's a keep-out character, that rush down up there with the very best in the game.
Again, just expertly targeting those dive kicks. He's in again. He can set up some plus frames. He's in now. Plus yet again. A lot of advantage for him.
Big whip punish
here. He saves super.
Oh, he's in the corner though. And he gets free reversal there. He put himself there. Could be in trouble now. This round slowly turning around here for Idom. Has to make his opportunity count. This is his meet. The delay.
Huge turn taken, and Mr. Crimson capitalizes about as well as he could. Needs one more. It's light kick, and it's enough.
What a piece here.
Crimson.
Mr. Crimson able to clutch it out after what was a strategic choice that I would disagree with there, putting himself in the corner for that mix-up.
Yeah, it worked out.
The delay on the crouch heavy after blocking that bolt charge.
His offense is no joke, not just the character, but you mentioned his history with Flora. He was, of course, the very first CPT event winner 1,000 years ago in 2016.
Oh, look at that. It's not your turn, it's mine. Can't seem to get going here, keeping him in plus frames. No V reversals here from Mr. Crimson. He's managed to survive this. That's all he needs.
Trying to just keep that orange bar up.
Oh, Idom's staying alive. He knows he just needs one opening. Oh, where you going? Goes in. Buttons. What time to press? Can he get it started here? The delay. Get gripped.
Stun no longer an issue. It's time to press. No.
Just needs one opening here. Idom goes in. Delayed V reversal.
Okay, the V-revs are gone. But patience by me.
Missed his meat slide.
He's in. Defense.
Again. Oh
Defense
my God,
by Crimson.
The slide gets hit again. Oh my God, he's got to block this all out. No command grabs coming from Mr. Crimson. He gets it at last. He's going to take him to the corner. Finally, the command grab.
Excellent defense, but still caught in the corner.
What a comeback. Idom, please. Idom, please.
Rarely do you see such excellent defense in a losing round right there.
God,
he got a million times, and yet I still think he was a genius for it.
What do you get for all that blocking?
I know.
Nothing, mate. Idom, absolutely relentless. Beautiful choice of button there to get the party started early this time. And we've seen how important offense is for Mr. Crimson. Scenarios like this aren't going to help him out.
He's
Tries
really
to press a button.
catching good timings on Mr. Crimson's defensive choices. Yes, again.
Big damage incoming. Just going to take it. It's gets for game here. It's gets for game.
Crimson trying to hold on to the red bar. Yeah, that's a good spot.
Oh, nice backdash.
Here it is, though.
I mean, what do you get for it, though? Absolutely nothing. Just a slide. Beautiful choices from Idom. Much better there on defense than he was earlier. Just backdashing out of the pressure straight away. No reason to worry because the damage isn't going to be that great. And he gets himself to set game to get himself a match against Zen in losers final and represent USA here at Capcom Cup 9.
Speaking of worrying, though, I'm a bit worried for Mr. Crimson on defense at this point, as Idom has definitely solved some of the timings. There's another chance here to see if Crimson can get it right. He tries. There it is, yes. There, excellent work.
That short has been his best friend. Oh my goodness. So aggressive is Mr. Crimson. Sorry, is Idom. Just all over him here. Tries to go in there. That works out. Missed his drill though. That's going to get the party started.
So rare.
Here goes Idom again. This is all it takes. Delay V reversal doesn't hit. Backdash is out of there.
At least Crimson's out.
Yeah.
Walking up and blocking, so
Drill
Crimson
goes
can't
in.
get as good as he could have gotten. Here we go.
Oh,
okay.
Well blocked. V reversal.
Crimson's in. He can play tricky mix-ups here, yes. Still his turn. No,
Oh
I
my
don't
God, he's
now
dead.
the hit
Oh
comes.
my God, he is dead. What a choice from Idom. He pressed the button at the right time. He was in a terrible situation in the corner, but he reacted well, and he opens up the first set point here against Mr. Crimson. Are we going to have USA versus China in this losers final?
You talked about that offense that Dalsum has. I think we got to see more of it now. I like Crimson going in. When he's been on defense, it just hasn't been enough. So his own offense, easier said than done to get going, of course.
Yeah, he's starting to try to cross counter those stand shores.
Here it is. Here it is. This is what he's got. No, too early.
In the corner, this could be it. Reversal.
No, it's too much.
Adam putting his swings count. Catches him low, that doesn't link. Idom activates. He's got no reversal. He's got
Opportunity. Oh my goodness. For instance, he has a bar for V-Rev or V-Shift. No, neither. It's Idom in yet again.
One more bet will be enough.
Chases the V-Shift. Anything
go.
else will stun.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. You gotta be kidding me. Was that intentional? I'm not sure what Idom went for there. That 5 wasn't me off the crossover.
He went for the big trick, man. He was maybe getting a little bit too far ahead, but he's still at match point. That said, again, I love that Crimson's offense, looking good. He gets a chance to start it yet again. Taking some turns in here as well.
So good. So good. Look at that. What did he get for it?
This is what Crimson's got to run. He's in again. Stun is halfway up.
What a choice. Oh, honestly, Idom so good. The meaty overhead links. And look at the stun bar. Has to be a reversal straight away. Slides out. Don't press bars up. The slide is not your turn. Oh, he didn't get him. I think it is. I think Idom's done it. The defense was too good. The turnaround was too powerful. The awareness and the data he collected over the sets this year, just too strong. And Mr. Crimson, despite valiant efforts, David, will be bowing out of this tournament. For Idom, who's taken a very strong victory there.
Talking about first place at Global Esports Riyadh, first place at CPT France, Spain, Portugal, first at the mix-up, first at First Attack, and it's not going to be another first again today for Mr. Crimson. It's a great showing for Crimson for sure, but not what he wants. That said, Idom again, as happened at Evo, is the victor, and moving forward, continuing his loser's run.
Idom defended so well that final round. I mean, he knew exactly what Crimson was looking for. The strategic change to go offensive from Crimson. All the throws that were teched earlier from Idom suddenly weren't teched anymore. He just knew what Mr. Crimson was looking for and just blocked it out. Knows he just needs one bit of momentum to get going. And these are the kind of things that can happen. Once that happens, he's just a train. I mean, Dalsum's got to guess right so many times. He tried to anti-air there.
Yeah, certainly you think of Idom's offense, of course, when you think about his gameplay. But in that last game, that last round especially, there was a lot of offense from Crimson.
Yeah.
He built it very well.
Yeah, it was
and Idom blocked, and he V-shifted through the flame to get his offense then going. So it was in significant part defense, actually.
Yeah, no, it really was.
That took it for Idom.
It really was. That last round really impressed me. Not only did he defend very well, but he was aware of what Mr. Crimson was looking for. Probably because he's played him so many times. We see Mr. Crimson make this change in strategy often and try to overwhelm his opponents to close out the win, because Dalsum can do that. But Idom was right onto it. It's like, I'm not pressing anything. You can keep doing all this. I'm going to get thrown. I'm going to lose here and there. I'm not pressing a single button. I'm not going to get hit by count hit, crouch fierce, into crouch medium, into ridiculous damage. And it just paid off, because once he got his party started, we know that Dalsum can't take the kind of pressure. Oh, that was clutch as well in the corner, man. So many moments from Idom.
Yeah, this moment here.
Activation, that's all it takes.
Is what I'm thinking of, yeah.
Good Lord, so scary. Gets that activation, goes in. The meaty EX command grab. And look at the stun, look at the stun bar. Where you going? Now it's guess for game. And he survives this somehow.
He does.
I mean, command grab would have been that.
This sequence had been started by that V-shift into the corner. Offense began.
Yeah,
that's so uncomfortable. That jump light kick, very, very hard to anti-air, especially without a trade. And so I understand Crimson trying to get away from it. That said, not gonna cut it.
Yeah, didn't see a single V-shift attempt from Crimson other than the one time. Was relying more on the V-reversals, but of course, as I said earlier, I think yesterday when I was commentating, I mean, Laura, one of the most deadly characters to try V-shift on. I mean, she can absolutely rip you to pieces for it.
Yeah.
Just decided to sit still. Maybe it's something he could introduce in the future, but easier said than done. Idom always one step ahead. Just phenomenal performance from him. David, you got to be ecstatic right now. America is in the losers final.
I'm trying to be cool, man. I'm just trying to enjoy the match with everybody else here. I'm sure there's nobody else in the crowd who's completely a homer for the United States, right? Nobody cares, right?
Dude, you guys had one American in the entire top 6, was it top 8?
It was
one
16,
American,
actually, yeah.
but it was in the top 16.
It was.
You got the most deadly American there, and now he's in losers finals, looking to do what he couldn't do at Evo and turn this whole thing around.
Indeed, indeed. Well, lots of new stuff happening here. We're going to see some new stuff in the next match when it's Gen versus Idol, but we're also going to see some new stuff here with Street Fighter Duel, which is coming soon.
It's kind of here now.
But very soon, in fact, the release date of the newest game in the franchise and our sponsor for this event. Street Fighter Duel has arrived. Street Fighter Duel will be available for download on the App Store and Google Play starting February 28th. That's next week, 2023. This new mobile title takes you on an epic, brand new adventure through the world of Street Fighter as you create your own team of iconic fighters and embark on quests to take down Shadowloo. Street Fighter Duel features an original storyline, stunning graphics, unique battle system, upgrades and equipment, and countless game modes that will keep you engaged for hours on end. You can also message in-app and team up with other players to take on even bigger challenges, making this a truly social experience. We're all excited for this game. I've already pre-registered for myself, I'll have you know, in order to get those pre-registration rewards.
I mean, it's been a long enough wait. Let's get it, baby.
That's what I'm talking about. We hope it'll be a complimentary experience for Street Fighter fans of all ages. Look, we have checks notes. Two matches left,
right,
losers finals and grand finals, and in those, Gen versus Idol will be in losers finals, and then again, waiting in grand finals, the big boss of the event today, Mena RD. Stick around for that.
Lena can't hear me. Okay, good. Can you hear my screen? Can you hear the Street Fighter?
No, I don't think so.
Alright, hang on a sec.
You won't be disappointed. These two don't give me what I want. I may have
can
to
you hear
come in there
now?
and bust them up myself. Amazing awareness there.
Yep, I hear
She
now.
makes Dangerous look so good.
Great.
Gotta remember, a cornered animal is the most
How are you, Jay?
I'm alright, how you doing?
I'm good. A little tired, but it was a nice day. Relaxing.
Give me 1 sec, I got something going on over here.
Yeah, dear. I'm listening to Danny's live stream.
We live for these kind of fights. They got the advantage. This is how you
Alright,
stay
seems to be
limber.
alright.
You gotta crack every last lid. What in the world did we witness? That was unbelievable!
Yeah, it's like there's a buzzy sound there.
Perhaps the least surprising thing to come out of the wealth of text messages and emails that have been released thanks to this.
I think it's Capcom.
Perhaps the least surprising thing to come out of the wealth of text messages and emails that have been released thanks to this Dominion lawsuit against Fox.
Interesting.
Well, you're not. What you're doing, like you might not have a logical.
All right, yeah, we're getting better. I changed the setup so I can stream my gaming from Gather easier. Like it wasn't streaming well from Gather, and it was really bugging me. So I'm gonna try to maybe stream some games. Up here in Gather. It's looking a lot better, right? Like it looks nice now. Looks really sharp. the game. You fell asleep? All right, my screen, all that looks better now. All right, now I'm all disoriented, and I need to figure out how life works again. I don't remember how to stream. All right, let me see. All right, so now that thing's there. All these got all jacked up. Oh, goodness. Can't win. Let me see. It looks like it's only that camera. Let me see if I can reset it.
Evil times allow it to, every time we approach it closer, new technologies get unlocked. We get practical use out of it. Now, that's talking about material reality. The question is, can we take the same leap and apply it to a potential moral reality?
Yeah, but that's the thing. When I hear you say moral reality, I'm hearing blah 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 reality. I just don't know what that is.
Fine. I just wanted to see how you respond to this, and maybe watch this replay and tell me if there's something there. If you can just think about it more or not, I don't know.
Okay.
Also, because I'm not the best thinker about it, Richard Boyd wrote he wrote a paper called "How to Be a Moral Realist."
Okay.
It's interesting because I don't think he actually provided an answer. What he did is he tried to provide all of the criteria and propose a pathway for a potential solution by claiming that definitions aren't sharp to begin with. Therefore, we're already sort of naturalistic fallacy can be bypassed because it's not a necessity. We don't have to connect things this way. I don't have to know that you're actually human 100%. I can do a lot of things based on the knowledge that you're 99.9% likely to be human, right? That's how I actually have to operate. And if morality is like something functional, something that we study, then why not study it the same way? Because it's enough. It's enough that I don't have to ever prove to you that I'm real, and you don't ever have to prove to me that you're real to 100% certainty for me to live my life and be better off. Whereas I know that if I consider you a complete illusion,
YouTube punk's not feeling it.
the likelihood of that seems much less than for you to be real.
All right, let's see.
Okay, well, I'll probably look at the replay. I appreciate your...
Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. 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 Testing. 1, 2, 3. Check. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Timing looks tight. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Check. 1, 2, 3, 4. Test. All right, check, check, check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Check, 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 check. Testing 1, 2, 3, 4. Testing. This is so nice because I use 2 separate capture cards. It's like before I was using one capture card and the game video wasn't looking that nice and gather, but now I have a separate capture card going just to gather. It's gonna take me a little getting used to here, but it should be okay. All right, so let's see then what we would have been doing for like a show.
A conflict that cannot be sort of resolved because what they're conflicting over is a thing that is exclusive. They can't both use it at the same time. It'll be like a direct contradiction. P, not P.
Yeah, I'm having a hard time paying attention, honestly, at this point.
Sorry. Okay, I'll make a hard claim, and then we'll see if I can. So I'm going to justification. Okay. The hard claim is that the initiation of conflict is unjustifiable within an argument. Therefore, it exists in a domain of facts that of like moral claims that are unjustifiable within a conversation.
You're probably gonna know what I'm gonna ask, and I'm just saying if I'm trying to evaluate that. Like if I were to say that conflict is unjustified here, I mean it goes against my stance. It goes against what I want.
Sorry?
If I were to say something's unjustified, I would usually mean that it goes against my stance or it goes against what I want. Right?
Right, but we have a shared stance here because we're in a conversation.
Yeah, so you and I both have the desire to have a type of conversation, one without a certain type of conflict. And if one of us introduced that type of conflict and we still hold to that stance, then one of us is doing something that's unjustified. I can understand that.
Or is in like some kind of a either he's fighting or he's in a performative contradiction if he tries to argue a more like a norm of not fighting while also
right, yeah, okay,
yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So why is this? Why are we doing this? Well, let's take a claim. Somebody says that to kill another person is justifiable, and then well, you would say that without any other prior interaction, it would be unjustifiable, meaning a person would not be able to justify that because the action of justification precludes the thing necessary for murder, which is the initiation of conflict. Specific type of conflict.
I don't know how, if that's I mean, look, I would say killing someone is unjustified in likely context or normal context.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1,
No, it's not just justified versus Christian ethics. It's within the domain of reason that dialectically cannot be consistently expressed. We don't know whether it's like moral or immoral.
All right,
we just know that it cannot be in a category of moral. If something could be moral good or like a moral positive claim, then I guess a moral fact, then it would also have to be dialectically or like a moral positive.
Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Check. Testing 1, 2, 3. Pronunciation. Check.
about not wanting to smoke cigarettes, but in that case, they have such a strong desire that overwhelms their other desires, right?
Right. So
desires.
The competing desires.
Sure. So so we revealed a third category that I have to outline. So there's fighting, which is, somebody is not talking at all, but they are like trying to force their way on others. There's the conversation, which is like the argument type of conversation where all participants have to be rational. Or there is the non-argument, meaning they're not participating in the conversation, they're not a rational agent. Therefore, somebody has to speak on their behalf. They're not engaging in what we're doing. So when somebody puffs on smoke because they have a mental illness that compels them to do so, well, sure, but I think at that point they're like they're outside of a category of a person justifying themselves in any sense. They're more like a robot.
Yeah, that might be. I mean, part of what it seems to be addiction is that it's sort of out of your control. But there are much more simple cases, like, competing desires. Like, I really want to go out to eat at this restaurant, but it's expensive.
Or wanting to lose weight, but like maybe snacking. That's
Sure.
I like people.
But
do that.
all of these are non-conflicting and non-normative claims. Whereas somebody shows up to
why wouldn't they be normative?
Well, somebody shows up to a conversation and says, "I'm not currently talking to you. I'm just a robot, that is responding to like a mental illness."
We're not talking about. Look, I'm just saying that. Look, I really wanted to go to Chick-fil-A today, but I don't want to spend another $12. I can't afford it.